be here. So you may remember I did a video a while back doing a review on a magical brush thing where basically you plug a brush into the wall and you can straighten your hair with the brush. Well, there is another version of this brush, so I want to see if it works and how it's different from the first one I tried. This is the Magical Hairbrush 2.0, and this is actually the second one that I got because the first one, it didn't work. And it's not turning on. Okay, it just turned off. It just flashed. Do it! Yeah, this isn't working very well. So hopefully this one works. Bubble wrap! This is from UKliss. Technically called a power brush, not a magical hairbrush, but same thing. Perfect hair for the perfect day. Oh boy, I've always wanted a power straightener brush. So you get this cool little booklet thing, which I'm not going to read. Actually, I might need to. I didn't get this in my last box, so UKliss, come on now. Just in case you care, here's the specifications of this product. But you probably don't care. So let's get on with the good stuff. It has fast straightening and a 3D brush. Not sure what that means. Hopefully it's not a 2D brush. So when I open it up, you just see like this brush in here. Take this out. So the main difference between this brush and the brush I tried out last time is that there's ceramic, or I don't know what it's made out of, but there's plating on the actual bristles. I don't know if you can see that, but the bristles are pretty thick, and on the actual bristles there is plating that heats up and more surface area so you can actually straighten your hair faster. That's the idea anyway. Question is, does it work? Starting to smell it now. That lovely aroma of new straightening hair equipment. Alright, so my hair is a little bit curly. This cord isn't very long. It's not a good thing. They say you're supposed to brush your hair beforehand, which I feel like the whole purpose of putting a straightener into a hairbrush is that you can like skip a step. You know, theoretically it's supposed to be faster, but you know, what's the point of putting a hair straightener into a brush if it doesn't make it faster? See, what I would like is a hairbrush that if your hair is tangly, messy, nasty, you just brush your hair through it and suddenly it just fabulously straight. Now that is a good idea, you know, something to work towards. And I think the plating on the actual bristles is actually a good idea, and hopefully it can work a little better than the last one. But anyway, let's try it. Here goes nothing. Ow. So it kind of pulls on your hair, even though it's still a bit curly. I think you're supposed to do it at an angle. Ow. Yeah, it pulls on your hair. But hey, that's not bad. It's actually straight. I'm just gonna brush out all my hair. So it's very, very poofy. Let's see if we can get this down to minimal poofiness. Ow, 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 ow. This definitely is pulling my hair, even though my hair is brushed completely. I'm just gonna put my glasses on so I can actually see in the viewfinder. It's straight. I don't know. It's not like mind-blowing. My hair's soft. I don't think that's the brush is doing though. I wonder what would happen if I just brush my hair with it as if it's an actual brush. Ow. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world. See, with a straightener you can just go up and down easily. You don't have to really think about it. With this you have to think about putting it at an angle so it can get the most straightening out of it. You can't just go up and down with this because it's not going to contact your hair enough. I don't see how this is an improvement above just a regular hair straightener. I mean, even the fact that you can't curl your hair, like I like to curl my bangs a little bit, just give them some curl, but this, you can't really do it with this. It's kind of like a downgrade from a straightener. Plus I feel like it fluffs my hair more. Another drawback between this and a regular hair straightener is that you have to go over your hair a lot more times with this, I feel like, to actually get the result of what you would get with a regular hair straightener. So I think what I'm gonna do is just straighten the rest of my hair with this thing and Maybe I will change my mind in the course of that period. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so bottom line, this works. However, comma, this does not work super well. This brush already has confiscated some of my hairs. I tried to straighten all my hair with it, but I just gave up because it hurt and I didn't feel like doing it anymore, basically. It kept pulling on my hair, and even though my hair is relatively straight today, it still had a hard time. Like, it just snatched my hair and wouldn't let go. And I mean, I could do it if I kept going long enough and I was really patient with it, but ain't nobody got time for that. So basically, I wouldn't use this again. It might work for you, maybe, but for me, it just doesn't work. Especially since this part is actually still really hot. But especially when you're using it, this part gets really hot and pretty uncomfortable. Even near the handle here, it gets pretty hot, so you can't even hold it normally. A good thing that I did like about this brush, as opposed to the other one I tried, the buttons auto lock, so when you're using the brush and you accidentally press one, it won't change anything unless you press the power button twice, and then you can change the heating settings. So that's kind of nice, because on the other brush I kept pressing the buttons as I was brushing my hair accidentally. So that's one good thing, but other than that, like, it's just useless, I think, because a straightener does a much better job. At least that's from my experience. Might be different for you. Didn't really work for me, might work for you. We'll just have to see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you can get updated every time I post a video. Today's Russian word of the day is rovna, which means straight. And you can remember that because it sounds like row, rovna, and a row is straight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye! By the way, guys, I'm so sorry I didn't post a video last week. I just had so much to do with my final presentation and projects and stuff. But I did really well in the presentation, I think, and actually my teacher said he wants to film my presentation along with a couple others from my class next quarter when we're doing production and film. So I think I'll be posting that video on here so you guys can see my final presentation. So yeah, anyway, just wanted to say that.